I went live a few days ago and I realized that I really needed a slow day before I started working and grinding harder than I have in a long time. And I mean working 2 jobs, driving during the day and working a retail job at night. I have a bunch of lovely friends out there who really do care about us. And honestly, you guys, I appreciate anybody on this channel who's ever commented, liked, subscribed, or shared this channel. Because really, this channel is not truly all about finance. The more I learn about money, the more I realize that I don't necessarily want to live this rat race forever. Time passes very quickly, and I forget that I only have one life to live and one life to lead. I get to choose as an adult how I pursue the things that are going to make me happy. And some of those things involve money, right? Going to work, making as much money as you can, and hopefully leading a future that you want to live. I also forget that I'm only one person and that there's only so many hours in the day. I can only work so much. I can only do so much overtime. I can only go out and DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, Spark, Instacart so many hours out of the day before the day is over. I enjoy going to places like thrift stores, even if I don't find much of anything, because of the fact that I get to choose exactly what I'm hunting for. Trust me, bestie, I am top on the list for forgetting about myself. I forget that I have to go to the specialist. I forget that I have a physical illness. I forget that I mentally can only take so much before I can't take any more. I also have a time limit. I have a time limit with the people that I love and care for, such as my kids. I know it's hard to believe, but I have an almost 14-year-old son going to high school. And in 4 short years, he's going to be an adult. And then his brother, who is still in elementary school, will follow. We spend so much time grinding and working these days, we forget about our relationships. And I'm talking about husband, wife, or significant other of any kind, whether they're a boyfriend or a girlfriend. We forget that these relationships exist and they take work and time. And of course, I haven't fully forgot about my husband because we live together, right? But I forget about sometimes spending time together, just him and I. Going out to lunch, going to see that movie in the movie theater, even though we could wait a month and rent it on the TV for cheaper. That is not the point. The point is that I need to spend time with my husband and have things to talk about. Those memories that you talk about, they happened for a reason, and that's because you made them with that person. And I have tons of memories, but I want to make more memories with my husband. Let me tell you, friends, I live with tons of regret. Regret that I didn't, regret that I should have, could have, would have situations. I could sit here and write a book on all of the regrets that I have, including the one where I got us evicted from an apartment due to lack of finances. Living on a low income, working a fast food job that didn't make the bills. It didn't make the cut. And it changed my relationships with the people I love closest to me for the rest of my life. Homes that we buy bring us comfort. Cars that we drive make us feel good about ourselves. Make us feel good that we can get from point A to point B. Maybe you really like cars and you're in it to win it, to be the show horse. Today, I'm not going to worry about the house with the white picket fence. I'm not going to worry about the car that I drive. I'm not going to worry about the savings challenges that I want to start with my budgeting besties. I am not going to worry about the meal that my husband offered to pay for. I am not going to worry about how much his tacos or my burrito cost. We are going to enjoy ourselves for today in the moment. You know what I asked him the other day? I said, why does it not bother you? Why doesn't it not bother you like it bothers me? And he says, you know what, Amanda? Because it's not going to happen tomorrow, and it didn't happen today, and that is okay. It is okay for you to wait. The hurry up and wait process is very much so worth it. He said to me, Amanda, today we're going to let it go, and we're going to enjoy our lunch. All right, you guys, so I made it back from my day out with my husband. We did drop off snacks to little Piggy's school. He goes to elementary school. And then we decided to go do some things that we normally don't do as much anymore because life is always lifing, right? So he says, you know, Amanda, let's go out and get you some work stuff, and we'll go to a thrift store and then maybe have some lunch. He said, I'll buy, don't worry about that. So I did get some work shoes. I have to have non-slip shoes, this brand particularly, I believe, to be able to do my job. These are a half size too big, but that's okay, because if I'm working in a very cold environment like a freezer, I won't have to worry about the thick wool socks that I have. I did get two US Polo shirts. They said no emblem or any sort of branding, but you know what, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to Walmart, Target, we went to Fred Meyer Kroger, we went to literally every store that sold polo shirts that we could even think of. I even called Big Five, and they didn't even have anything quite what I was looking for. So my colors for work, if you can find any medium women's shirts, because these are medium men's, in either black or red, I would highly appreciate it, because this is all we can find. And honestly, I'm very blessed, you guys, because they had the two, okay? And these ended up being $14.99 a piece, so that worked out really well. The shoes were kind of expensive. The shoes were like almost $30, I believe, almost $30. Okay, so work is covered. They will give me my own type of uniform. I guess I'm going to be wearing some sort of kind of like, I want to say it kind of looks like an apron, but it's not an apron. It's kind of like a half apron, but it's got all of my holders in it for tools and stuff that I need for the job. I also bought some things at the thrift store. I got these little yarns because I'm going to try to make myself some crochet bunnies, and I will put them possibly either in giveaways for you guys, or just for my shelf with my stuffed animal bunnies on it, because I'm a bunny collector. If you find bunnies and you want to send me some bunnies, let me know. But these yarns were very cheap. As you can see, they say 50 cents. Now, I got them half off today because of the fact that it's a craft day. I did not know that until I looked at my receipt, and Jordan was like, all this was cheaper than you said. So, craft stuff was half off. We got pink, a turquoisey blue, a baby blue or robin's egg blue, and then we have this one, which is multicolored, which I really like. Okay, And I'm not a master crochet lady, but I do make a lot of blankets because they're very simple. Okay. Butter dish. This was a random act of pure luck. Jordan was looking for a butter dish over a month ago. I found a really pretty looking one that was like multicolored Hispanic type terracotta. But when I picked it up, I noticed that the bottom was cracked in half and that they had taped it together. So somebody probably dropped it. However, this is a nice clear one. We'll take it because we don't find butter dishes very often. And he even looked at Walmart and said he couldn't find any. I'm not sure if that's the case or what. But here's the find of the day. This beautiful Pyrex. And not only are they the Pyrex, but they all have the lids. Imagine how hard it is for me to find stuff with lids. And I'm not sure if we're going to use these or if I'm going to put these on the shelf that I have in my living room. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it in a live, but these are so pretty. Okay, they say $4.50 on them, but they were also a percentage off, so they were very cheap. Now, somebody's probably going to ask me, did I find anything for my walls yet as far as like decor? Because I'm kind of in this settling in stage still of my home where I haven't bought anything for my house. I am looking to order curtains online or go back to Ross. When we were at Ross, there were so many people and I just really wanted to get out of there. I'm not going to lie to you. Especially after, you guys saw us go to the thrift store and to Fred Meyer Kroger, and I wanted to be done. So, because I can only do so much peopling before I want to, hide under a rock. So, I will go back to Ross and check out curtains. I am looking for some really kind of like delicate lacy curtains for my kitchen, which is my main concern, so people don't really look in my windows but notice that my curtains are down. I don't know. And then we also have some Facebook Marketplace finds that I messaged some folks. So tomorrow, if I get a response from anybody, either tonight or tomorrow, Jordan said that while I'm at my orientation first day of work, that he will definitely go pick them up while he's working. So, shoes, 2 shirts, yarn, butter dish, and the beautiful Pyrex. By the way, I believe that this is a full set. Let me know. If you have this one, let me know, because I'm curious. Is there more to that? I do like the other Pyrex stuff that I see out there. I'm into the pinks and the baby blues and all that stuff, but they're really expensive. However, I have found them in thrift stores, okay? Just like I found these. It is a random find, and if you find them, I don't care what you got to do to get the funds to pick them up, because they are beautiful, especially the pink. The pink is so pretty. So, as always, guys, do what you can with what you got, because it's all you have to work with. And remember, it's okay to have a slow day, or a day where you go get some chores done that you had to do and get some things that bring you some joy. Because you know what? Being on a low income is not necessarily about scraping by 24/7. Right, guys? So I will see you in the next one. Bye!